You're watching Race1.
The second stage venue was the Lamberts to Pickering's, which at 3.9 competitive kilometers was slightly longer than Sailor Gully. Along with the flat tire, Roger Skeet received a 25-second time penalty on stage 3, which plummeted him down the standings.
It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be, as I was really expecting every time we went to a stage start to have launch control failure again. But thus far we've been okay. Well, on stage 1 we had an unfortunate flat tire, which cost us a lot of time. The roads are in very poor conditions. Some of them they've been repaired in places, but where we went is where we are accustomed to going, and it was not accepting it.
Trinidad's John Powell had fallen behind by 8 seconds after the first stage, although it seemed he was on pace. Unable to claim a stage victory, he continued to slip and was 12 seconds behind the rally leader by the lunch halt. Jamaica's Jeffrey Panton with co-driver Michael Fennell Jr. quickly rattling off the pace notes to warn of the dangers ahead had been impressive. He looked to be the only driver who was having a trouble-free run, and by the lunch halt, he won all 5 stages to lead the rally from John Powell. Roger Hill was running third as he inherited a position from Roger Skeet. Neil Armstrong gave up about 2 seconds in the 2 stages at Lamberts to Pickering's to Barry Mears. Such was the pace of Barry Mears that he was faster than Roger Hill on the Lamberts to Pickering stage before the lunch halt. This saw him climb the overall standings to as high as 4th at 1 point. Dane Skeet has started to rebuild and was posting top 10 times on the stages. However, he was second in modified 11 and over 1 minute adrift of the class leader.
We've had a bunch of issues. We started the first stage with the plug lead coming off, so that cost us 2 or 3 minutes in the first stage. And we just had the right rear shock break off in the back of the car in the middle of the stage, so we're definitely suffering at this point. We got some spare shocks, we can try and put on one and see how it goes.
However, he was second in Super Modified 11 and over 1 minute adrift of class leader, who was Andrew Jones in the Ford Escort Mark II. Jones was always around the top 10 stage times in the morning and was leading Super Modified 11, and his consistency saw him 8th overall at the lunch halt. Greg Cozier was competing in the clubman class and having tons of fun sliding his BMW around. Jeremy Gonzalez was second in Modified 6 at the lunch halt. Stuart Maloney lost a chunk of time on stage 3 to his rivals and fell to 3rd in Super Modified 10, and it saw him fall outside the top 10 overall. Cliff Roy was getting to shake some ground, but on the 3rd stage of the day, his rally came to an abrupt end due to some engine problems. Jamal Braffet appeared to be quietly going along as he sat in third place in Modified 7 at the lunch interval. Neil Corbin, however, had his orchestra in full voice as he led Modified 6 and 10th overall.
Really and truly this event, we had a lot of time to build the car because it's a sandblasting and a full preparation. So we really just wanted to come out and give it a good rough up and see how it feels. I'm not 100% committed today. I want to just keep it on the road and make sure I get it home and everything is good. But I'm really enjoying how the car is driving. We've done some suspension work, changed the spring rates, and also just did a full rebuild on the engine and also a stainless steel exhaust. So all of those things put together have come together with a very good package, and I think I'm really enjoying driving the car now.
Wayne Archer was leading the historic class comfortably. Jeremy Crooney was leading the clubman class and hot on the heels of Modified 6 Jeremy Gonzalez in the overall standings. Jonathan Ince was third in the historic class. Stan Hartlin only made it to 2 stages on the day. Kurt Ward was leading Super Modified 9 by the lunch halt. John Corbin was third in the historic class battle. Sharif Walcott was trading times with Kurt Ward, however it was Ward who led the class.
So far, everything is going pretty good. Can't really complain, just getting back into the groove of stuff. But enjoying it a lot, man. After lunch, try to get the finish and try to step it up a little bit more.
Darrell Clark had the Honda Civic snarling like a rabbit wolf, biting at the bit. He was leading Modified 7. Paul Innes was in third place in Modified 6 with the refreshed Honda Civic. Fourth in Modified 6 was Chris Williams. After just 19 competitive stage kilometers, Jamaica's Jeffrey Panton had made everyone chase him all day. He won all 5 stages before the lunch break and had built up a 12-second lead over Trinidad's John Tubble. Roger Hill was 15 seconds behind Powell in third, but only 2 seconds ahead of Barry Mears, who was in fourth, and ahead of Roger Skeet, who was a further 8 seconds behind in fifth. Next time on Race 1, more shaking, as the second half of the Barbados Rally Club's ShakeDown rally revs off.